Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to share with you what Medi-Cal or Medicaid is and the experience I have working for the county in the last 19 and a half years. The reason I make this video because my family and friends, some of them told me that they don't understand the difference between the Medi-Cal or Medicaid. Having the experience working for the county for over 19 years, I will share with you the policy and my experience of dealing with Medi-Cal recipients. So what is Medi-Cal? Medi-Cal, also known as Medicaid, C-A-I-D at the end. Medi-Cal is only used for Californian, but Medicaid is for any other states. So, but it's the same meaning. Medi-Cal, Medicaid is the same. Medi-Cal is a funded program by the federal and the state. The federal gives the state the money to run the program, and the state responsibility is to implement it. And if they don't take care of their clients, or if they make many mistakes, they could be sanctioned by the federal. So yes, it's a funded program, and every state, they run a little bit different as far as the program concerns. So I only know California, so I can share with you what I know about the Medi-Cal in California. First off, who can qualify for Medi-Cal? Nowadays, almost everybody can be qualified for Medi-Cal. It's just in different scales. Some people can qualify for full scope, and some only can qualify for emergency services. And for the full scope clients, they have to meet requirements. They have to be born in the United States, or became a U.S. citizen or green card holder. So in the past, those for the verification of resident of eligibility, that's the requirement. But since 2014, when we have the new program, it's called the Marketplace Obama, also known as Obamacare. Since 2014, they expanded Medi-Cal, not only eligible for the legal and the U.S. citizen, but it can be eligible for others. Children under 18 or 21, they can ask of illegal parents. So illegal children, those who don't have a green card, they still can qualify for full scope up to, I think originally up to 16. They raised the age to 18, and I think now it has gone up to 21, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the changes. And income. So in the past, before the 2014, when you don't meet the income requirement, you would have a share of cost. But after 2014, there is no more share cost program. What the state do is, if you don't qualify for Medi-Cal, there's other program which is also subsidized by the state, that would be, or the federal, that would be Cover California. You buy the insurance through the marketplace, and you would get a subsidy to pay for it. You pay partial only of the premium, and you get subsidized. So it's very little as far as income limit. For family of single person, adult single person, you can make no more than $17,000 a year to qualify for the program. And if you have a spouse, then it goes up to about $23,000. And when you have children under 18, they qualify. They have a higher income limit. So with that, as for the income, it changes. Every year, they give, I would say, the cost of living, so the rise of income limit go up a little bit each year. For that, you have to check in your local government, local state, to find out what's the income limit for. So that is income. In the past, before 2014, only those who are qualified for Medi-Cal would be children under 21. Adults have to be over 65, or they have to have children under 21 for the parents to qualify for Medi-Cal. That's age limit. Now, after 2014, the changes is everyone is qualified for Medi-Cal regardless of age, as long as you meet the income requirement. And so that makes it easier for a lot of people. And working for the county, I have processed cases for them online. It's not hard to do at all. You can go to the county website for Department of Public Social Service and register for yourself. About the property, in the past, before 2014, there's property limit for Medi-Cal. That would be single person $2,000 in property, such as what you call that, your bank account. You cannot have more than $2,000 for one single person, or $3,000 for adults, and it goes up a little bit for each family member. But now, under this new program, it's called MAGI. That's modified adjusted gross income. The county no longer look at your income, so you look at your property. Excuse me. Excuse me. So property is no longer the factor in evaluating your Medi-Cal eligibility. So pretty much anyone with low income under 133% poverty level would qualify for Medi-Cal, and that's a good thing. It's good to help the poor. It's good to have Medi-Cal, but it's not good to stay in the program for longer than you should. Well, if you have children with low income, then of course you do need to have medical insurance for them. But being an adult or want to get better, then you do want to make money to get out of the program and buy your own insurance, because there is no cap in income. When you are on your own, you can make as much as you want. With that money, then you can buy insurance for yourself. So it's good to help the poor, but it's not good for those that have low income to stay that way, because it doesn't give you motivation to work harder, because you know that once you start making a lot of money, then you won't qualify. So it can be a good and a bad thing at the same time. I look at it, for me, myself, when I first came to America, in the first couple of years, I had Medi-Cal because I didn't have income, but I got out of it because I don't want to stay in federal funded program for long, because I do want to make more money and to thrive, to have things in life. When you are comfortable being helped by the government, then you don't have motivation to work harder. So that's my take on the program, the government funded program. And one setback on that program is, let's say you have Medi-Cal all your life, but you do have a house, right? You have a house you live in, you work hard 20-30 years to pay for your house, and now you are 55 and older, but you still have Medi-Cal all these years. What are you gonna do? Having Medi-Cal with age and with poverty is not a good combination. There's a thing that's called state recovery. So once you reach that age, 55 and older, you would receive a letter stating that your property that you own could be liened by the state if you have a property and use Medi-Cal services. So that's a drawback right there. What you do, some people sell it, and but they have to sell it for 5 years before the state no longer count as their income. So you know, there's and of course you don't want to be poor for the rest of your life and have nothing. So it's good. It's good when you start, you first came to America, or when you have children with young age, but work harder to overcome that stage and have money. Between having money and having assistance, I choose to have money. And to do that, you just have to work harder, right? So that's my take on Medi-Cal. To recap, Medi-Cal is a funded program by the federal, and the federal funded the state, and the state is the one that implement the law, the policies, and is so that's what it is. It's just a state funded program, federal and state funded program. So after today, on my next video, I'd like to share with you what Medicare is, and on the following videos I will go into detail on Medicare Advantage programs. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you learn a thing or two about what I know on Medi-Cal. Thank you and take care. See you in my next video. Bye bye.